Today, the field of Republicans running for president of the United States in 2024 is getting a bit more crowded. Several candidates already campaigning right now, and several more are expected to throw their hat into the ring soon. The very latest candidate filing paperwork and joining the race today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. According to the Associated Press, DeSantis launched his campaign officially today, and he is expected to make the official announcement tonight on Twitter with CEO Elon Musk. Overnight, Ron DeSantis' wife, Casey, hinted at a new platform with this video.
They call it faith because in the face of darkness, you can see that brighter future. A faith that our best days lay ahead of us.
The First Lady of Florida tweeting out with this video saying, quote, "America is worth the fight every single time." Tonight's Twitter discussion with Elon Musk is now just hours away. The governor expected to take to Twitter Spaces at 6 o'clock this evening. He is now a direct challenger for former President Donald Trump. WPTV anchor Michael Williams is in Miami this afternoon, where DeSantis is expected to meet with major donors.
Campaigns can be won or lost depending on the candidate's ability to raise money. That's not the only factor by far. Just ask Jeb Bush in 2016. But Ron DeSantis hopes in 2024, as he gathers with donors after his announcement tonight at this hotel on Brickell Avenue in Miami, that he'll make the case and raise the money, continue to raise the money to fuel his campaign. He already has a $120 million war chest, hopes to have a lot more, and it'll be a titanic battle on many fronts, including fundraising between Ron DeSantis and former President Donald Trump.
I think DeSantis is going to keep the fundraising lead. I think he's already peeled off enough of the Trump super mega donors, and I think he's going to keep the fundraising lead.
And so at long last, the DeSantis presidential campaign about to be underway, and the battle on many fronts, including the fundraising one, gets underway in earnest. Reporting in Miami, I'm Michael Williams. Back to you.
Michael, thank you. By most accounts, running a state with more than 21 million people and a national campaign at the same time is a pretty big challenge. Republicans say the governor is already handling traveling the country with his book tour and speeches, but it's something that Democrats do point out is a problem with running Florida at the same time.
Instead, we've seen he's already running a de facto campaign where he's been to Iowa, he's been to New Hampshire, he's crisscrossing the country, and we have real issues here in the state of Florida, and he's not addressing them. We even had a flood in Fort Lauderdale. He didn't come down because he had already made a commitment to be somewhere else in the country.
DeSantis is certainly not the first governor to attempt this. 17 former governors, in fact, have gone from state capitals to the White House, but 23 ended up losing the race for the presidency.